The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go from Green Bay. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
On the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 41-yard
From
line.
the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Green Bay first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Open is Kraft. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bears have it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that on 2nd down, Love on the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one caught at the 4. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Here's Love. Rolling right. And he's in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. His first touchdown of the new campaign. And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. Snap wasn't great. Kick is pulled. It is no good. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The return starts at the 13. And their drive will begin at the... .30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn.
And he'll take it on in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And
in trouble, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He'll look to throw. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Back to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Bear.
Conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He'll drop to throw. Will be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's a short one caught by Loveland. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run. It's Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. So after one, it's the Packers on top. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60. Corey, 70. 19 Lion. Buffalo 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Rome Odunze, touchdown Bears. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. His kick is good, and the Bears have cut the deficit to 5. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Flat, red. Claws, red. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That Dobbs open left side. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
to Golden. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Packers.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Drill. 60 reps.
To throw is Love. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Blue strike.
Throwing is Love. Complete. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. A big hole. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he is gone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Green Jack.
Love to throw on first and 10. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And they will finally run him down. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 35 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On first down, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
On play action, Love. Got his man at the 6. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
Ready, set.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Shamar Turner in there to drop one. That's a huge loss on first and goal.
Ready.
On second down, Love. Moving to his left.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Ready.
Third and goal.
6. Mega. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Montez Sweat. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. 2 minutes to go. First half in a 2-point game. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, chance to get the lead before the break. Here we go. 4th down and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. On 4th down, here's Tory Taylor to punt for Chicago, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
Here we go, set. 50, green.
Love to throw it on 1st down. He'll go underneath to Jacob. And they will get the 1st down here and move into field goal range inside the 25. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
Here we go, here we go. Red, 38. Hut.
Now Love. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield is Loveland. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
And the Bears first down. A gain of 29 yards. And the Bears first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Burden, the man on the move. Back to the air once more on second down. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone. And if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. More of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. In motion, it's Odunze. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
The Bears ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The Bears sending out their punt team. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Down. Ken Black. Drill 52. Set.
Love to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ready, break.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard.
Ready.
Now Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That
to the goal line and in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Corey 17.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18 wide in. Cut 19.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Red ball 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirate, 7 Pirate. 19 Lion.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch. And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage, and I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Yards to go.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 18 Rebels, 18 Rebels. Mustang 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll drop to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10.
First down, Chicago.
They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
The 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Here comes second and 4. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And the Bears are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Bears.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and goal.
79. Buffalo 18. Top 70.
Burden, the man on the move. They're called in at the 2. And he's in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. And he is not going to break free. Good defense. They wrap him up at the line of scrimmage. The try for 2 comes up empty. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go now. Steel, black, black, 95. Fuse, yellow. Drill, green. Hut, hut.
On first and 10, here's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And this will be incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it, it takes away a touchdown. Man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get him.
Kirk Kraft was the intended receiver there.
Third down
And it's going to be third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often, and when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Green, 6, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
A second down throw for Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Here, fly through. Red, 30. Hunt.
From the gun, it's Love. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Red, cycle.
To throw is Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And the Packers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Packers first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now Love. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
18 Raptors.
He'll look to throw. He'll swing this out to Swift. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
22 yards.
22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Chicago.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Bears first down.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll look to throw yet again. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Isaiah McDuffie getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Throwing now on third and long. Forced out wide. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on first down.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal.
19 Tiger. 19. Count. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 70 Mustang 19.
They'll drop to throw. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Chicago. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5 on incentives for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Bears are going to open up the lead to 8.
Bears 34, Packers 26.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is first and 10.
Strikers, 3-3. Ready?
Here's Luck. He's going to air this one out. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Here, Vito Blue. Hut, hut.
Back to the air, it's Love. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Ready.
Love to throw on first and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And it'll be second down.
Black shot.
Love to throw. That one on target to Watson. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
That's good.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Yellow. Green Jack. Ready?
Love to throw it on for...
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Your quarterback needs to be on point, and after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Okay, ready?
Here comes second down.
Set.
Here's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow...
And this is caught. He's able to hang on. They get the 2 points, and we are tied in the final minute of play. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
60. Here we go. Set. 70 Lion. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw. That is caught downfield by Odunze. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10.
First down, Bears.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. Touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Santos, good on the extra point, and the Bears will go up by 7.
Packers 34.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down.
Here we go. Smash, red, 10 black, set.
Back to throw is Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
the regular season has reached its halfway point, and as the team looks at
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine.